Students, in the previous chapter we have studied about the igneous rock. In this chapter we are going to continue with the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary is derived from a Latin word which means settling down. Denudation is the disintegration and decomposition of rock as well as the wearing away of the surface of the land. In this small video we can see that the raw materials provided by the process of weathering, erosion, transportation and deposition. The sediments consist of loose particles of gravel, sand, silt and clay in various proportion. Hence they are porous. The loose particles get consolidated or compacted into hard rocks. Lithification is the cementation, compaction and hardening of sediments into sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are also known as secondary rocks. They are also known as the bedding plains. We can see the separate layers of the sedimentary rocks. Another property of sedimentary rock is the presence of remains of the plants and animals between the layers of sediments. These organic remains or their skeleton impressions are called fossils. Fossils help us in fixing the relative age of rocks. Now with this, sedimentary rocks are subdivided on the basis of nature of sediments, origin, composition and the mode of formation. Now three types of sedimentary rocks are there. First is the mechanically formed sedimentary rocks. Mechanically sedimentary rocks are derived by the process of denudation of land. These are also known as the clastic sediments. These include particles of various sizes such as gravel, sand, silt and clay derived from other rocks cemented together. Rounded pebbles such as those in the beds of rivers, they are also comes under it. Now angular fragments of gravels also comes under it. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock formed by the consolidation of deposits of sand. Remains of shell-bearing organisms or lime help in consolidating the loose sand particles into sandstone. Now, the second is the different types of colors also can be seen in the mechanically formed sedimentary rocks. Siltstone consists of the deposition of silt, deposits of clay, etc. Now the second is the chemically formed sedimentary rocks. Chemical sediments are commonly formed by the process of evaporation of water containing salts in solution. In desert regions, shallow lakes get evaporated, leaving behind a layer of salt on the surface. These get consolidated into sedimentary rocks. Rock salt is the example of sedimentary rocks that has formed chemically. Sedimentary rocks, these are common in the Dead Sea, Caspian Sea, Aral Sea and Sambar Lake in the desert region. Gypsum or calcium sulfate is obtained from the evaporation of salt lakes such as the Dead Sea, which has the high salinity. Potash and nitrates, limestone and magnesium are the other examples of the chemical sediments. So these are due to the chemically changes in the rocks. Now next is the organically formed sedimentary rocks. Organic sediments are those derived by the accumulation of remains of organisms such as the shells of marine organisms. Corals are shellfish which fleshy parts have been decomposed. Limestone and chalk are examples of rock composed of organic sediments. Coal is also derived from organic sediments consisting of remains of plants, that is peat, lignite, bituminous coal. Coal, very rich in carbon, is a biochemical rock. So in this way, in this chapter, we have seen that the sedimentary rocks means the decomposition of sediments, and when it changes chemically, mechanically or organically, they form the different phases or they changed into the different types of rocks. Thank you students. In next class we will continue with the metamorphic rocks.